Welcome to the fifth episode of The Unturned Pages. I wrote this podcast in a drowsy mood today. I couldn't sleep last night. My insomnia becomes unbearable sometimes. But I have discovered a breathing technique which makes me feel a little less tired, if not completely rejuvenated. After practicing that technique, I could carry out my routine work without any problem till I had my afternoon nap. I also have been listening to an audiobook by Cal Newport. In a recent episode, he emphasized the importance of being obsessed with quality. I've decided to adopt the same principle in my own work. Instead of focusing on quantity, I'll release fewer episodes, but each one will deliver the highest possible value, crafted and presented with care. All right, enough talk about myself. Let's delve into today's topic: the art of doing mundane things. In our routine lives, there are the things that we like to do, which bring us a sense of achievement or pleasure, and the things that we don't like to do, but have to do it anyway. Let's say those things might consist the bulk of the work that we are supposed to do as employees: the feeding of data, writing down case sheets, attending conferences, making PowerPoint presentations, the house chores that we have to do. The list is endless, and I can keep giving examples. While doing those mundane tasks, we often catch ourselves wondering, why do we have to do all this boring stuff? Why can't we just do something we truly enjoy? It's tempting to think we could simply quit our jobs, follow our passions, and dive into content creation. After all, that seems to be what's trending these days. But if you think this way, you might be falling into the trap of survivorship bias. What exactly is survivorship bias? It's the tendency to focus on people who have succeeded in a particular field while ignoring the countless others who tried and failed. Out of a million content creators producing videos today, about 90% will eventually quit when they don't see results. Of the remaining 100,000, another 90% won't gain enough followers to make a living. And from the final 10,000, most will never achieve real fame or recognition. What you see on social media are the rare few, the one in thousand, who made it, and that can create a distorted sense of how easy success really is. Still, if you want to experiment and see where it takes you, by all means, go ahead. Humiliation is a very balancing experience. It brings us back to reality. The biggest hurdle in doing mundane tasks is getting started with the work. That's why the Monday blues hit the hardest. We go from a state of rest and relaxation to one where effort and focus are demanded of us. On a microscopic level, it's a drastic shift for the mind, and naturally it resists. To overcome that resistance, we have to feed it with reason and purpose, reminding ourselves why we're doing what we're doing. Otherwise, the mind will simply command the body to stay slumped and unmoving. There are two ways to go about it: the smart way and the hard way. I will talk about the hard way first. You have to just force your mind like you're holding it hostage and force it obey you with a burst of willpower. It will at least command the body to get up and start moving, and from there you can carry things forward. To start is the biggest hurdle. To keep moving, it's slightly less effort. Now, the smart way is, whatever goals you have in your mind, break them down to even smaller objectives and feed your brain a single task at a time to get it to work mode. For example, if it's a Sunday and you have got house chores to do, but you're already awake and still can't bring yourself to get out of bed, don't tell your brain this. Come on, we have so much housework to do today. That just makes the task feel overwhelming. Instead, say something simpler. Come on, let's start by making the bed. Or, let's just sweep this room first. Breaking big tasks into small, manageable actions tricks your mind into starting, and once you start, momentum takes care of the rest. So always start with a small, well defined objective which won't be too cumbersome for the brain. You might encounter resistance for a while in the beginning, but with time, you will grow through it and master the control over your mind. The secret art of work is learned through practice only. No amount of advice, TED Talks, self help books, podcasts, or research will magically change your life. And yes, that includes me and my podcast too. Do you think I'm some sort of superhero who discovered the ultimate formula for living the perfect life? Of course not. I'm just an ordinary person figuring things out, just like you. So you need to work and learn the faults and mistakes of your techniques on the go. Keep experimenting with different techniques, gamify the tasks, challenge yourselves with milestones and limits, make the everyday routine work fun, and gradually you will start to enjoy your routine. You won't dread the Monday blues anymore. Another fact where we draw the comparison of enjoying working for something while doing work that we do not like is this. We enjoy those tasks only because we do not enjoy something else. If we remove the tasks which are boring, then we will get bored by whatever we would be doing more. The things which gave you pleasure will soon turn into terror and dread. As I previously spoke, our minds get tired of seeing the same thing and being in the same state. So please get bored. Do the work which feels absolutely worthless for the time that you invest. And then you will enjoy doing whatever your passions are. The secret behind this fact lies in the paradigm less is more. Whatever you have less, you will enjoy it and treasure it. When that thing grows in number and starts to become bountiful, you will be tired of it. It won't charm you anymore. The earlier example that I had gave of a gaming laptop when it was far away from my reach and I had limited resources to purchase it, I admired it. Now, when I have the means and ways to get one anytime, I don't find it attractive anymore. The same thing happened with my desire to play games. When I could only play for a limited amount of time, and that too a game which I had downloaded in 3 4 days through a torrent website, keeping the computer on throughout the night so that no limited data is consumed. The pleasure that I derived from it was just tremendous. Now I have an entire library of games thanks to Game Passes, but I just don't feel like playing anything anymore. Even if I do start, I am done with it in the first few hours of playthrough. So, limit your pleasures. Keep doing the hard tasks and please get bored. Only then you will enjoy the essence of life. If you sit and do nothing, you are getting bored. If you are chasing pleasures, you will run out of it soon. If you keep doing boring tasks, then life is hell as it is. So, what to do? Find the right balance. And how will you find it? Experiment and observe with various techniques. This is just a subtle reminder of the importance of meditation and self reflection in our lives. It won't solve anything, but we gradually keep getting better. Before I conclude, I was having the idea of opening up this space to all of you to share ideas and discuss about our experiments. So I'm including a Discord server link on my episode description as well as on my podcast description. Hope to see you guys there and see what you guys think about the episodes. Until next time.